quilts, will you? I feel like it's going to be cold tonight.
Alright, welcome back. This desolate room. We're going to listen to a little bit more of what Cart has to say about Stilton before we proceed.
That thing of
His life would be very different.
I hear it at night.
He would block out his own eyes if it would help him forget what he saw. His eyes see the teetering past and the ruined present, and moments in between. Stilton looked deeply into the void. He cannot unsee what he's seen.
Curious if we can get a good look at his eyes.
Not really.
They look alright.
She clawed her way back. Ashworth helped open the way.
That would be Delilah. Okay, so Stilton is obviously very traumatized by this entire
Quiet!
endeavor.
The one in the void hears everything.
Okay, so what we're gonna do after we look around here, just so you can see what it looks like. Apparently we're very close to something. It's like 69 meters away.
I heard something under my shirt. I've got to clean up.
Okay, so we're gonna lock that
Belong
in. Just
among
one
the
for
upper
now.
crust. The fine people.
So what you can do with this is you can actually see the other timeline before you jump, which is helpful for stealth. We're just gonna jump for now.
By the void.
And then Almira, we already got that, I think.
Note on the door, Captain Wintermore.
Here we go.
He's out back. I need the code to the study.
It's in his notebook, ma'am, but he keeps it with him.
Thank you, Corporal. Speaking bluntly, I really don't like Stilton's guests. Earlier, I got my ass chewed out by the Royal Curator. What's her name?
You're talking about Brianna Ashworth, I believe.
Yes, that's her. She's an odd one. Anyway, keep up the good work.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay, so it becomes clear now our objective is to get inside. We don't even have a target for this level given to us. Our objective is to get the code from Aramis Stilton's notebook and then use that to enter his study, which is what, or where they're doing the creepy ritual. So if you zoom in, the Duke's Gathering. This is the 16th of the month of rain. This is our souvenir for this portion of the level. It is the calendar from the past.
The only way out of here is through the present, using this timepiece.
Yeah, we know that, Emily. We're just gonna explore a little bit. I mean, it's very pretty.
I dragged my heels to avoid lessons as a girl. Now it sounds like such a welcome diversion.
In High Chaos, she says something about pulling the strings out of the back to choke people. Extra. Okay, so you can go up to like the piano, but that's about it. So the best way out of here, you can't open this door either because you don't have the key. So you go back to the past, step a foot past, and then just check, make sure there aren't any guards coming. Okay, we are now officially in the past again. And eat everything. That is the entrance to the kitchen, which is the entrance to the balcony. We're gonna go obtain the master key first. I personally prefer to, as much as possible, be in the present. Yeah, you can't get in the kitchen this way. Because that way, you don't have to deal with guards. So obviously the entrance to this dining room is where you get the key. It is locked from here. I can't remember if it's locked from here as well. But, yeah, there's a guard there. The optimal way to do it for the achievement of not alerting anyone is to go upstairs, of course, and then enter from top down. So we're gonna do that. Just this place is so completely fucked. And if you look, so pretty it's not completely destroyed. Okay. But you can see there's a lot of guards up here, which is why we're gonna be careful before we just hop. Yeah, see, if we hopped right now, she'd see us. And we don't really want to alert anyone, because that's a problem. Okay. So, open door.
What will
Closed door.
change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
Nobody is on the upper level of the dining room. Nobody is up here. Can't remember if there's people.
Miss Stilton actually play the harp or the piano?
Don't think so. I know there's people in here in the... Where are you saying? I know there's one up there. We'll get that in a minute. I believe there's people in here in the past. Yes, there's at least one guard. Maybe there's two. And there's a harpist. Is there a second guard? You could steal that, but it's honestly, I don't think it's worth the effort. You can see her there. You can steal money. Come on, pick it up. I'm pretty sure there's bath salts somewhere. And unless you break something in the present, nobody's gonna see. Oh fuck. So, pro tip. If you alert people and they come towards you, just time right off. So he's coming in here. And we can actually take him out now. Not that we needed to, just to avoid a future incident. Okay. Is there still one more dude in here? Oh, he's gone. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Just, you can lie there. Okay. Now we just don't have to worry about anyone on this floor. Okay, so there is 0 people up here. The way to get the achievement is pretty simple.
We gotta get back to Dunwall. I feel so bad. Haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
Yeah, so we're gonna hop timeline. And we're gonna hide under the table. So there is a bone germ all the way up there. Getting there without being able to do void jumping stuff is really... Actually, I think if you get on that one, I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But we're gonna get the master key first, because that's really the crucial part of this whole ordeal. Yes. Whatever. So the way to get the key is pretty simple. You go under the table. Where's the dude who has it? Ah, there we go. Bam, achievement unlocked. And also, can we pickpocket this guy? Yeah, we can. So once you do that, you can just ollie out. The real question is, I don't think I've ever managed to get that. I think I got it once, but I don't remember what I was doing. I think if you time hop here, you just jump down, which is really not what we're interested in. Yeah, okay, so the best... That's creepy. You can just go out that door, but the best way out of here is through another... I don't know if you get an achievement for this, but we're gonna mess with the past a little bit. So you see this empty-ish vault. That's a passageway.
I might be able to get around that. Going back into the past.
Yes, so if you flip back, you're sealed in the vaults. There's a health potion. There's a note. Don't touch the statue, it's heavy and unstable. Okay, we're gonna touch the statue. Also, this is one of the paintings for this level. The Weeper and the rats. Also, you can rob this safe. So what we need is just a basic crossbow bolt. See that? Now it broke here, so which means you can't move it there whole and block the path in the future. Also, I like how the safe in the future is already empty. It just knows we're gonna steal everything inside it. Okay, so now we flip back. And we have a passage out. Be careful. Because... oh, we're safe in here. There's so many dogs in the present. Like, just old dogs, hounds, wandering around. Okay, there's nothing here in the past. Oh, in the present. Is there any... yes, rewire tool, but we can't pick up because we have maximum.
I wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing.
Dun, dun, dun. Where is the bone charm? Oh, that was fun. So, this is more about Whale Willow's running short in general, which is interesting. I think that's going to be a plot point for Death of the Outsider. Letter to Lucia Pastor. So basically, Stilton himself is making masks for the miners, which are a little scary, but I mean, he's not a dick. Even though he's hanging out with the bad guys. So if you go over here, there's a door in there leading to a bone charm. There's a safe. We can unlock this door, luckily. We should also be very careful because there's guards in that room. But I'm just going to show you. That door is locked. So, the way to get into the door... ooh, also... don't do that to me. Sleep darts. Oh, we have maximum. Is to use. There is a dog in that corridor. I'm just warning you now. Oh wait, sorry. We go under the desk, because it's blocked off. And there's a passageway in. Check it out. So we're gonna mess with this. You don't even have to worry about the blood flies, because once you go into the room, remember this wolfhound we just saw? There's a note that says, dead hound, but there's a suspicious swelling. Panicking because it's blood flies. We know it is because we just saw our present 3 years later. There's blood flies glowing out of it. So someone's asking to burn the thing, but nobody got around to it that night. So we can ourselves burn the body. And now that we've done that, there's no blood flies. Now we don't...
maybe it's open in the present.
Thank you, Emily, for that insightful observation. You don't even need to know the safe combination, because remember, the safe was broken in the present. Now we don't have blood flies in this room. Isn't that beautiful? We don't even have to waste one of our bolts. Also, the door is busted, which is kind of funny. And the code is 238. Expansive spirit. Also a lot of money. Okay, we actually really need to go through our bone charms because it's been a while. So step one is to go through and, well, we want that too. We're going to go through and equip all the black bone charms we want to use. So do we want blood flies? No, because that's lethal. We don't want to attack. Maximum amount increased is the one we just got. That's good. Far reach renders you invisible. That's good. We want that, but we'll... See, the thing about black bone charms is you can't break them down and recraft the traits. You lose the traits if you break them down. we don't want to fight dogs, so we want, you know, if it's a dog, we want it on our side. Knockdowns, that would be nice, but we don't care about it, and then we don't care about that too much either. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically craft some bone charms, so we're gonna sacrifice the ones we want to use, and we're gonna, for each one we have to sacrifice one we currently have equipped. So let's do aquatic nature. What else do you want? We don't want a blade ballet to use. Deep grave, yes. Please get rid of the dogs. Fire starter, yes. Leviathan's mind, yeah, sounds good. And we, since we maxed our thing out, we have a very low chance of corruption. I've only ever had it happen once. So we want to regenerate mana underwater. Faster swim speed sounds good. We don't care about that. Destroy those guys. And where's the fire starter? Craft this. This is gonna be the crafting episode. Sorry, guys. We really need to get around to it. Alright. So, now we can craft another one. We're just gonna keep... Oh, wait, we should sacrifice them first. Okay, so... we love Gutter Feast. We want that. Do we care about Lucky Needle? Yes, we do. Restorative Glimmer. Sign me up. Spiritual Pool. Also sign me up. Okay. What's going on with my computer? It's just thinking really hard about crafting. Alright, we have 2 successfully, and then let's equip those real quick. So basically, putting points into crafting enables you to wear basically up to 4 times the number of bone charms, which is a pretty good deal, I personally think. And it also lets you create a bunch, we could probably do one more, a bunch of runes with the ones you don't use. So we really only have... we don't want to be... Do I care about that? We'll make one more with some of the stuff we have. So we want robust. We want spiritual sacrifice. We want swift shadow. And definitely undertaker. We could go back and make some of them with other traits we already sacrificed, but we don't really care about those too much. And because we put so many points into it, we really don't have a high chance of corruption at all. So now we can wear even more bone charms. And we're just gonna sacrifice the ones we're never gonna use, so like... We don't need spring razors. We don't care about whalebone too much. And then we're not using that. So yeah, you can see the black ones give you extra whalebone, but you can't learn the charm. You can't learn the traits of the charm. So we're just gonna use them to make so many runes. And then corrupted ones, you also can't learn the traits, but you get almost as much as you get for the black bone charms. Now we have like 37 whalebone, which is enough to make 4 runes, which is no sweat, really. That is a good deal. Look at that. We have so many runes. We're not going to use them yet. You see the little baby blood flies. Okay, you still can't unlock that. So now you're going to eat those. We are going to... I hate... The problem is I'd so much rather use the balcony path to get this to wall. Like, you have no idea how much I would rather use that path. I hate this path. It sucks. There's like 5 million guards. And there's dogs everywhere. So you know what? We're not doing it. We're gonna go back. We're gonna risk alerting those dudes. Where's the hole? There's the hole. Oh, I didn't even notice that rewire tool. Okay, so in an ideal world, you'd be able to get back up once you come down and not have to worry about alerting every guard in the vicinity. The thing is, I don't know if there's a way to do that once you're already... Because you can't... Like, we will just fall onto the table and alert everyone from here. I think you have to climb. To get onto that really is the ultimate goal. So we're just gonna be really fast about it. Oh, fire damages you, it turns out. Anyone looking over here? No? Good. And with that accomplished, free. Okay, so that was one change in the past, is the safe. I guess we'll go do the stupid... I want to do the balcony though, I don't want to do the stupid wolfhound one. Well, okay, so there's a couple other bone charms that I wasn't sure. Is that one reachable? Oh no, that's in the hell dimension. We'll just knock out Stilton last, but we want to get a clear path to him. So this is the kitchen. Just double check and make sure nobody's immediately within view.
What am I supposed to do with a request like that? Gooseberry wine in the south?
So, I'm very sorry, ma'am. We really cannot have people in here right now while we're doing stuff. There are only 2 people cooking. There's also a lot of food in the kitchen in case you take a lot of damage when you, for whatever reason, don't have elixirs and stuff. Like, it's pretty much all food. Okay, so that is our goal. We actually have the keys, so we don't even need to worry about climbing, because we're special. There are so many rewire tools here. I have no idea why there's so many rewire tools in this level. But there are. So you can see it's basically blocked off and you can't get in here. But what we really want is not... I think we want to be up. I think what we really do need is to get... it doesn't matter if we're up or not. We get a better vantage point. Also because we have to kill the dog. Ugh. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry, my dude. They don't count as Chaos Rising. They don't count as kills. That's really sad. Also, there's this dead guy with a gun and some bullets. Alright, welcome to hell. I think there's only one dog in this chunk of an area. So you can see the bloodflies ahead. This is the balcony entrance that we're going to use to get the last painting. And also the, we should go get that. The achievement. Alright, we'll be back. There's more dogs. That's the only downside. What do I even have my notes up to? I hate dogs in this game. I hate them. I'm so sorry, buddy. There's at least one more dog. Because they scream, and then it's like... Remember, that's the door we came out of. So we're gonna... Remember, this is the bad room with the bloodfly dog. I think I got... Pretty sure there's one more dog. Yeah, this elevator is... Yeah, see, upstairs is just all bloodflies, and we can skip that whole route if we do the balcony entrance, which is there's an achievement for it. This is the last thing that has a Is there a dog back there? Are you coming to eat me? Ow! Let me consume you. Why are there... Stop it. There's like 5 of you. That's the last thing you can massively edit in this level. This elevator, of course, you can use in the present, but not in... Or the... Sorry. The past, but not the present. And of course, there just has to be a bone charm in the elevator. So first, make sure there's nobody there. Because, of course, there are 2 dudes that hang out down here. Step 2. Enter elevator. And then I think we have to get up there, but we can't do that. So we're gonna press the first floor. And then we're gonna immediately flip to down here. I think we can't flip right there. Yeah, this elevator's busted. I think if we go to the past... Can we get... Oh, did we just fuck ourselves? Where are we? Which timeline are we in? I forgot. Oh, we're in the... Oh, wait. That's why the elevator is open. Okay, so we were in the past, and we are now, again, in the present. So, I don't know if they heard the elevator, but there are 2 dudes that like to hang out over here. In the present, and I have no idea where they are. Sorry, when I say my tenses are all very confused, but I mean the past. We're gonna go rob these real quick.
Drop it gently.
There they are. Drop it gently. Yeah, so they're trying to do exactly what we are about to try to do. Where are they? There's one. Yeah, there's one of them. There they are. those two guys. And they're trying to get in there, which is where the rune is. So obviously we're not going to flip right here, because that's stupid. I think we can... I don't know if that... Okay, yeah, they're moving. Yeah. So they're both moving. This guy stays over here. And then that guy is going down there. Oh, no, he didn't stay here. Where the fuck did he go? Okay, so if we go get this guy, the other guy won't see us. Stop moving for 2 seconds. Oh, come on, dude. Don't do that. Fine. Oops, sorry. I don't have the patience for this. Okay. So, with the only 2 dudes we have to deal with out of the picture, now we can get the rune we need. Which is in not the present, but the past. Or, sorry, not the area we're currently in, but the other one. Which is in fact the present. The rune is in the present. These, because I'm tired. Okay, so that is what we want. And you can see there is a water leak in the basement. There's also a bloodfly nest near the leak. Yeah. So for then, also we're just gonna. This is, I think, because we're not doing this. We can afford to do that. Okay. How do we get through? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's bigger. Okay. So if you go here, I think, actually, gotta climb onto something first. Whatever. I think the crank is like right over here or something. There it is. We're also running out of breath. Here we go. We can also now get what we were looking for, which is that. Damn. Also, they give you some fiery liquid if you need to deal with the blood flies. Okay, so with that wonderful adventure settled, we can now head back to the balcony. I think once we hit the balcony, maybe then we're still gonna be real careful for dogs. Yeah, so the upper floor is just a blood fly monstrosity of a nightmare. We are not gonna go there, I think, right now. Maybe we'll... I don't want to stop by either. There's just so much an easier way to do it, which is the balcony. And you can see them from up here. It's much worse than High Chaos, too. Okay, so here there are 2 guards. There's one there. There's one up there. And notice there are 2 balcony supports. See those red things? So, what you want to do, you don't want to alert them. This is where sleep darts are super useful. Also, here's the, in case you missed the handbook for new miners by Stilton. if you explore this manor and you don't try to bum rush it, there's a decent amount of information about how Stilton is, in fact, a very nice person. Come on, girl. Where are you at? Fuck. We can't. We need one more sleep dart for somebody else.
It's supposed to be Tom.
The shooter has to be hiding over there!
Oh man. It would be real useful if there was someone conscious to back you up on that, buddy, but there ain't. So. Okay, so now if you go back to the present, the balcony has collapsed. And you can climb up it for the beautiful secret back entrance that doesn't go through Bloodfly Hell to get to Stilton's house. It's beautiful. None of that. Just go in this way. Okay, so there's a couple guards up here. The dude we just alerted, we're gonna have to take care of. And we want to take care of him without him calling the other ones. Because he's a veteran. Okay, perfect. Do that. No one can hear him fall. This is also a much less staffed entrance. Also, you know, using your timepiece every so often will show you some neat things like closets can be entered. Okay, so we got some rats up here. We got these two chuckle folks guarding the other portrait we really want to get. So that one pretty much looks that way. If you can get this dude, which we're about to do. Oh fuck.
Hey! Who is?
Don't hit him.
Take it!
What's your guard? Right, boys?
There's nobody else up here. The fuck? Okay, well. Yep. More traditional circling songs. Why you do this to me? There is usually nobody else up here. I didn't think there is. Yes, this is a torture from Dishonored 1. We're just gonna go back to the... We're gonna spy, because there's like... Yeah, I don't know who's making that noise, because there is literally nobody else in this area, on this floor. Whatever you want to call it. Nothing. Nobody. Nada. There ain't nobody here. Okay. So, the advantage also to taking this entrance is it puts you in the garden where Stilton and his workbook are, or his notebook are, on the second floor instead of the first. Oh. So, yeah, welcome to hell. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh fuck. So we only have to do this chunk instead of the whole damn thing. I hate this. I hate it so much. Alright. I hate this part. I hate blood flies. Okay, so you can now if you open this, just make sure nobody else is looking, because that one guard will be looking. Nobody will be able to see that one guard. Or that one, sorry. That one guard won't be able to see you. So as long as nobody else can see you, you can just go to the back quicker. And of course, there's another loading screen. Okay, so we'll probably just scope out the situation, then I will cut this here, because I feel like this one's getting pretty long. Alright, step 1. Take out this dude as fast as possible before he turns around, which he's about to do. Don't let him call for help. It will ruin you. If you're ghosting, you can save a sleep dart for him, but I like to save a sleep dart for somebody else. Okay, so he's the only dude on the second floor. So this will give you a...
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
Yeah, people were actually not terrible in Karnaca. Okay, so you can see there's you can only see one dude, but there are a bunch of soldiers in this garden.
This is the night that things went bad for you, Stilton.
And there he is. And there's his book. That is the real objective. Stilton, on the other hand. So I'm gonna go over what you can do with Stilton, because... So, the first time I played through this game, given how much emphasis they put on changes affecting the world, after, you know, the dog thing and other stuff, and given that Stilton had been... I mean, he's hosting this whole party for Delilah's squad. He's close to the new Duke. Despite the fact that he seemed to be so traditionally, Silvermine, people with stakes in silver mines are not nice people. You got the Pendletons in the first game. You have all the people talking in Jindosh's house. It's just not... It's a bad sign. He's helping people, sure, but he's got his fingers in it. And between that and the Duke and Delilah and everything, I was absolutely terrified of the ramifications of changing anything with Stilton on this night in the present. So I just completely left him alone because it didn't give me a marker for it. You can do 2 things to Stilton. Well, 3. You can leave him alone, which is 1, if you leave him alone, there are no changes in the future. He continues to exist, sadly, in the mansion. I don't think even if you kill him in the present in the mansion, that does anything, because it's just nothing, really. You can also kill Stilton in the past, which is not what we're gonna do. Which is, I think, actually... I think it's lower chaos than leaving him alone. I am not certain. I have to, like, go into the actual game files and see if there's, like, a chaos value ascribed, because if you kill him, things get better. The mansion isn't a disaster like it currently is. And of course, the best case scenario, which is what we're gonna do, is if you knock Stilton out. So that's what we save the sleep darts for. So, well, because there's gonna be a... Actually, no, we'll just do it in this episode. So, this is the best way to get to him.
Poor kid.
Do not knock him out before you get the notebook code, because then the guards will be swarming this whole place.
One day, young Luca
That
will
notebook contains Stilton's combination.
live to see that day. Theo, forgive me.
Ooh, smells like piss.
So he spends most of his time angsting about Theodanis and Mal. No. A Bell, not a Mel. I've been
When
playing too
tonight
much
is
Dragon
over,
Age.
the Duke will have to trust me. I'll know his secrets too well.
How many more hours of this?
Or will that make me too dangerous to keep around?
I wonder what the heart
Yeah,
says about past
3
Stilton.
more
There
hours.
was a time when he tried to impress them, to hide his humble beginnings.
This city is nothing.
But he no longer cares.
Perhaps he could run them without
And
me.
Stilton,
Lackeys and bureaucrats.
like the ore he
Everything I
mines,
built,
there is something of value underneath that gruff exterior. At the gala, they joked loud enough that he could hear. Something about his shoes being the finest garden he has to offer.
But what can I do
carried
except
on.
serve him the best I can?
Was nothing he hadn't heard before. He's worried about something Duke Luca Abel has done. The
The
son
Duke trusts
is
me. I
nothing
can
like
finally
his
rest
father.
easy. After tonight,
He
it will all
never
go well.
trusted Luca Abel. He seeks only to tolerate him. He hopes the young Duke will grow into his responsibilities.
Okay, so if you're not like me and an idiot, use the heart if you're not sure what to do here, because the heart will give you clues that he's actually not a terrible dude. We're gonna
Sometimes
alert
I
everyone.
wonder, is Luca Bell truly his father's son?
Okay.
I should never have agreed.
So, if you go back to the... Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Don't do that here, apparently. Oh fuck. Dogs. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god. Stop. Okay. It's still hellish right now. Okay. So here's an old paper from the seance. He knows exactly what's going on. Time to decide which future you want to be a part of. So he's not guiltless in this. And this tells you. Yeah.
Part of Stilton's combination is missing.
Wait, does it give you a partial combination if you do the... Oh, it doesn't give you... I was gonna say, that would be really cool if you got a... Oh, I hate these things. I hate them so much. Can we, like, chill on this ledge? We're gonna get seen the second we do anything. So we're gonna move real fast. Before he can even see us. Okay, so... yeah, so a little bit interesting. He's regretting it. He's debating not even going. I thought for a while you could just scare him if you talk to him into not going. Yes. It's really sad. He's a sad dude. Okay, we're gonna switch really fast. Can we get back up there? Can we get back up there? Yes. Thank... Fuck. Okay. So he's probably a little like, what's going on? Can we get back up there is the real question. God bless. Okay, so... Now we're gonna do something a little different.
Oh, Theo, I wish you were still here. I'm so cold, so lonely.
We don't want Luca Abel to, we don't want him to be sad and completely fucked over by this whole thing. So we're not gonna let him get to the study.
This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight.
He's not listed as a key target, but he is
By
effectively...
rendering Stilton unconscious, I changed the past.
We
how?
really did change the past. Okay, so... Or, we really did change the present. Now... Check this out. Look at this. Totally different. We have butterflies instead of blood flies. The gazebo is intact. There are humans here. There's a lady. sweeping, there's music playing. We don't have an unreasonable amount of dust, the sky is clear. We now have to be careful about, in the present, alerting maids and the
Do it
like.
yourself then, if it's gotta be so bleeding perfect.
But we have a new place, so I think we're gonna cut it here, but I will see you guys next time.